Welcome to another episode of Saint Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we want to tell you that the all clear from Hurricane Elsa has been given, and we highlight some issues, and we give you an update about the soufriere volcano in Saint Vincent and the volcano relief efforts and many more. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. Some persons who do not lose appliances and their furnitures during the volcanic eruption were sure to lose them during Hurricane Elsa. Yesterday morning, we went into a certain area in which the hurricane damaged some roofs. But we did not see anyone doing any assessment, and those galvanized are sticking out right now. They could blow off at any time and damage persons that are walking on the roads. Nemo, Canada say that they don't see those galvanized sticking out. So tell me, why are they not doing something immediately to have them taken down? We saw several videos and pictures in which trees fell on houses. Who is responsible for removing those trees? One lady reached out to Untold Stories, and she told us that she was hanging on her back though, and she could not come out her side. Is there a hotline set up that people can call to have those things removed immediately? They were quick to post that over 20,000 persons evacuated. But they aren't quick to post how many persons got monies and how many persons on the list received help. What are the numbers like? That's what we want to know. Like how you are specific that 20,000 evacuated. You are hurried to say that to receive monies. Calling out the exact number of evacuees to receive immediate help. So why don't they call out how many people got those help? Or we can be more specific to say that you can call out how many persons got monies 2 times while some did not get. One lady was boasting that she got 2 times because she supports a big man to the fullest. They don't know that those monies came for diehard supporters. We thought they came to help out with the volcano relief effort. To help those affected and those in need. Is anyone from the red zones on the board of Nemo? Anyone from Shatabile? Anyone from Oya? It doesn't seem so. Because if that was the case, those persons in the red zones would have already received all the help that they needed. The reason why I say that, it is because they are in it so they would know. When they are choosing the coaches and the managers for football teams, don't they take them based on the experience because they were national players already? The individuals spearheading Nemo. What is the experience like on the ground? When there are disasters, are those persons the first responders? To be honest, right? If you are sick, you don't go to a fisherman, right? You go to the doctor or to a nurse. But if you need fish, then you go to a fisherman, correct? The way the volcano relief efforts are being handled, it can tell you that it is being handled by someone who sits in the office. You can't tell me that you have a list with 20,000 people. Say for example, you call Thomas already. So you're gonna give Thomas again before you complete that entire list. Thomas then has to wait until his turn comes back around. They are saying, call Nemo, and they would help you. So if Mrs. Mary calls Nemo 10 times, then she'll receive help 10 times before one person who did not get. My honest opinion is that Nemo is doing background checks because they have all your information, so they know you, they know your people, and they know your location, so they can reach out to their friends and ask them, who is he, who is she? You want to know how we came to that conclusion? There was a popular video circulating on social media in which a lady was saying that she called Nemo over and over again, and she was being shuffled around. But she was saying because she supported the other side. The stimulus package came in and it disappeared. The prime grant came and it disappeared. The volcano relief money came and they already talking about how many millions are being spent. Sometimes we wonder how those smaller projects reach all up in the millions. When you guys come on and you say that you spent $1.6 million, show us the accountability. Show us how the $1.6 million was spent. Show us the budget, the workmanship, the materials and so forth. So we would know who is taking the monies. Some of these projects that this administration is doing, we are seeing poor people doing the same thing, building the same size of houses and so forth, and they don't cost millions. Somebody is dipping their hand in the cookie jar. We are tired of this nonsense. We are tired of the lies. You are saying that you are giving monies to evacuees, but some are not receiving. Stop the nonsense. How are we doing with the big C right now and dengue fever? We need the accurate numbers. We also need to know why certain things aren't being done to decrease the crime rate. Certain communities are so hot right now with crime that you only see persons when they are going to work or when they are going to town. They are afraid to come outside. But that's what you get when you have extreme poverty and a large number of unemployment. You cannot tell me as the big man. You see the crime rate is increasing. You have the volcano relief funds to try to create employment right now. But there is no way that you have any plans to create any employment. Nothing is being said. Nothing is being done. An artist by the name of Staples did a song that is blowing up right now. And in that song, he's saying that there was an individual who got the $40,000 from the prime grant, and he's kidding up and down, and he's looking and waiting again for another $40,000 while people are suffering. And it is possible that he can get again because they don't publish the list anymore, so no one knows what is going on behind closed doors. The big man and his team were caught in so many lies, and still there are people who would try to trust them after all those lies. Those persons cannot be trusted again. The only how the big man can regain his credibility is if everything he does, he gives us accountability for it. And the sad part of the reality, is those who got the prime grant and did nothing with it, are encouraging persons to support them so that they would get again. At Untold Stories, we are not affiliated with any sides. If you do wrong, we call you out for doing wrong. If you do right, we credit you for that. Just like how we gave the big man credit recently when he said that non-essential workers should stay home because of Hurricane Elsa. And the fact is that he did make a right call because it was a storm first, then it developed into a hurricane. So kudos to him for doing that. With all the 1.6 2 point something million dollars being spent, I hope the liquor boots know that when those monies run out, that they might not be able to pay workers again. I am appealing to the Vincent public. Look deep within yourselves. Ask yourself, is the country going anywhere? Isn't the country stagnant right now? Why is it stagnant? It is because of some of the decisions that the administration is making. If things are so nice in St. Vincent, We know that there are some diehard supporters within their party. Why are their children leaving to go to the army and so forth? It is because nothing is going on here. With that being said, we just want to big up the entire population in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the regional islands and the international countries who are supporting and praying for us during these difficult times. We thank you.